We are here with UC Irvine head coach Ashlie Hain and student athletes Ofure, Iselen and Isabella, Scarlett after a 3-2 defeat in the first round of the 2023 Outrigger Big West Women's Volleyball Championship. First, Coach, just an opening statement about tonight's tough match.
Yeah, we didn't start off as strong as we wanted to, but I was really proud of the fight they showed throughout the match. And we weren't playing the cleanest volleyball, but we found ways to win. I think that says a lot about their character and heart.
Address that fight a little, ladies. How did you get yourselves back going into the match?
I think it was just a mentality. We all came together after the first set and really dug deep. I think we all individually reflected and then came together as a team.
This one had a good huddle talk too. She does that.
What was it?
Just
what did you share?
Well, no, I think she was just trying to get everybody in gear and doing their job. And this is one of our lone seniors. She doesn't have any COVID years left, so just really proud of her talk and leadership. She's only been with us one season. It's way too short a time, but she's a natural leader, so super proud of her.
Coach, there's been a lot of talk about the Big West starting this tournament up and sort of how that changes the experience of still having something to play for down the stretch in the season and getting to come have this sort of postseason experience. What did that mean to your guys' program to have this to sort of build towards and get ready for?
Yeah, I think we had a really challenging preseason, and so to find ourselves in that fifth spot in the end, I think. It gave them something to play for. I think all those teams, I think we probably had the toughest preseason in terms of adversity too and injuries. And so just to have that fresh start in conference and the goal to be top 6, I think keeps everybody motivated and going, knowing this is the end result. And I think the Big West has done a great job putting it together and it feels special.
Taryn Rodriguez here of IE Sports Radio, host of Set Point Volleyball Podcast. Ashlie, obviously Hunter Riddell had herself a great game, but the Twin Towers, Ella Gardner and Isabella Scarlett, both stepped up, and Ella stepped it up after set 1. What can you say about your middles tonight offensively?
Yeah, well, we have a freshman setter, so it took a while to really establish those connections this season, and once we did, we got a lot better. We have great middles on our team. Ray's one of them, and she has to battle with those two in practice every day. But she makes them better because she works so hard and is so good at practice. The three of them really push each other to be better, and there's a great culture in that positional group. And I think that's why they're doing so well.
Coach, you mentioned your setter being a freshman and also our freshman of the year in the Big West. Talk about what she brings to that team, and then how do you guys teach her up as a freshman?
Yeah, she doesn't really act like a freshman. She plays with a lot of confidence and poise, and she really has a joy, plays with joy for the game and passion for the game. And I think that's exudes some natural leadership from her. So I think they give each other confidence. And she's not afraid. She gets after it, and I think yeah, I think I'm really proud of her too and the growth she's had this year.
Ofure, what have you seen this year as the year has gone by?
Yeah, I think that we had a pretty rough preseason, but I think it prepared us well for conference. I think we came in, before conference started, we had the women's soccer coach come in who has had success in this tournament, and I think we took his speech of this is a clean start, these next few games, determine where you see it in the tournament, and I think we just took that to heart and we went after every game, and we had our ups and downs, but I like the way we fought till the end today.
And then Ashlie, obviously we mentioned the ups and downs of this season, but what was the turning point of this season, knowing that your team was able to finish 5th or get the 5 seed in the conference tournament?
I felt a shift the first time we swept Northridge and Bakersfield at home. It was our first time getting a conference sweep, and then to get back-to-back sweeps. I think we found something offensively using Emma Napoleon, and we used a lot of different people in that position. But just to see people work hard every day at practice and try to get better, I think that showed everyone that like hard work pays off. And we're inspired by her play that weekend, and then everybody kind of like picked it up from there, and there was a lighter feel in the gym.
And then Isabella, obviously this is only your first year with UC Irvine. What do you think you've learned the most from UC Irvine and from the players and coaches?
It's a great question. I've definitely learned a lot being here. It's been a really short season, but I think just how to fight. I came from a different program with a little bit of a losing record, and I didn't really know what it was like to come in and like take over and like have the whole team do it. And so I think that definitely is one of the biggest things that I've learned here, just how to fight. And then also just seeing girls with such a love for the game has been amazing, and I'm definitely happy to end my career with them.
Besides what you've learned, what do you think you've imparted on this team in your year here?
I hope I leave with some type of impression.
I can say what Bella brought to the team. I think she reminded us like a lot, like when we would kind of like forget that it's like, we have years, she'd be like, guys, this is my last year, like play, like if you're not going to play for anything, play for me. And I think that our team really like that resonated with us, and we were like, all right, like if we're not having a bad day, oh well, this could be Bella's last, this is Bella's last go around, so we have to play for her. And she just reminded us to always be passionate, be grateful for this opportunity, because not many people can say that like they're playing Division I volleyball. And so I'm grateful that she was here to teach us, to always a reminder to stay grateful, stay appreciative of the opportunity.
Thanks, Ray.
Okay. I think there's a lot of different directions we could have gone after preseason, and we didn't, go undefeated in conference, but to get to the place we got to and get to the conference tournament, I think had a lot to do with Bella's resiliency. They're all their resiliency, but Bella's leadership and fight and courage, I think was a big part, whether that's in stats or not, of just us getting to the point where we could get to get into the tournament.
Congratulations on a successful season, and best of luck in your future endeavors.
Thank you.